Okay, time for the next installment. We are going to talk now, okay, about the stairs. The stairs. Um, Now, these are going to be probably the most difficult thing that you're going to navigate, to be honest, and it's not fun. I recommend getting started as soon as you can because the quicker you get onto the stairs, the better. And I had no choice. I lived in an upstairs apartment and I lived alone, so I had to do this. I had to get up and down the stairs every day. So, um, after I was injured, I took like 3 days off from work, and then I just had to haul my ass up and down the stairs. so, uh, so I did that in a cast for like 100 days. So it's easy, you know. I mean, it's not that hard. It's a pain, but you know, you're just gonna go up and down on your good foot, you know, and holding the other foot in the air, right, like this. And you might have a railing that you can use to pull yourself up and down. That's great. Okay. Now, it took me a long time to walk on the stairs. I mean, it took me probably 4 or 5 months to even bear weight on this foot on the stairs, because you got to be able to bear your full weight on the stairs to go up and down them. But it takes longer than that because you don't have the flexibility in this foot. But I just want to show you what I can do now, okay? So, and not only that, okay? Okay, so that is one of the hardest motions that you're going to have to accomplish. And the hardest part is bearing weight on the injured foot going down. So this movement right here. So this movement right here, excruciating. It's so bad. I'm telling you right now, you're just going to want to, you're going to think you're going to see God. And not in the good way. But the way that you start this, when you are finally able to fully bear weight on your foot, you are going to take your injured foot first. You're going to bear all your weight on it and go up one step. All your weight on it and go up one step. That's how you're going to get up the stairs. Okay? Getting down is a little trickier because you can't put your weight on your good foot and go down like this. It's way too painful. And so you've got to go down. You've got to be bearing all your weight on this foot first. So you're going to go down and then down and then down. You're probably going to do that for, I don't know, up to 6 months after your injury, I think. And then the next step, and I'm going into this detail because some of you may not have physical therapy at this point, or you may not be able to afford it or whatever. And so in physical therapy, they'll go through these little tiny steps and help you. So you'll be standing up and you'll be going down and you'll take this tiny step down, and it's still painful even with that tiny little step. You don't have that when you have stairs, and so you're going to have to learn how to navigate stairs without that. And here's how you do that. You're going to do a lot of sideways down, okay? So you're going to go down on your bad foot first, sideways. As sideways as you need to, because it really reduces the angle. And like that. Oh, all the way down the staircase. And as you progress in your recovery, you can change the angle, right? So you're going to start like this, and then you're going to move to, like, say 45 degrees, and you're going to go down that way. All right? And then you can go forward just the whole way, but you might put your foot a little bit forward on the step. Now you got to be careful with this because you can slip and fall doing this, but putting your foot forward a little bit also reduces that angle. You want to make sure that you have a railing to hold on to though when you do this. And then, you know, so don't accomplish or don't try to be going down the stairs one foot after the other until you've kind of mastered walking without a limp, I'd say. So that's tricky too. You know, you're going to walk like this for a long time. You're going to be, let me see if I can remember. And your foot isn't going to have enough flexibility to take a long step on your other foot, on your good foot. And so what you're supposed to do is take a longer step on your good foot in order to force this bad one into stretching and into, you just have to force the front of your ankle to stretch out. So you step longer and force it. Okay? All right? That's how you're going to navigate the stairs. And the stairs will come. Just takes time. But you know, I think I was doing okay with stairs probably, I want to say like 8 months after the injury. By 8 months, I think I was definitely walking without a limp. I wasn't walking quickly. Okay? That's a different thing. But yeah, I was navigating the stairs at that point. And then that motion of holding your weight on that foot and bearing all of it on it and bending it and going down on the good foot, really one of the most difficult movements that you will master, but you will get it eventually. Do be patient with yourself. This stuff does take time. I didn't go for a really long walk until maybe 10 months after my injury. You know, I was like riding a bike and stuff. Even 6 months after the injury, I was like, I'm never going to be able to walk again. I was, you know, I actually hate biking, but I was like contemplating getting a bike because I was like, oh yeah, I'm never going to be able to walk again. So anyway, the stuff will come. I hope the stairs video is helpful for you.